Hello everyone! We are on day 11 of 30 days Facebook Live Challenge. I don't want to call it challenge, I want to call it opportunity. 30 days Facebook Live opportunity. And I'm inspired to continue even after 30 days. Whenever you will catch this live, like how we always start by centering our awareness, our attention into our heart space. You may close your eyes. You may bring both of your hands to the center of your chest. Take this chance, take this moment to check in how you feel, how your physical body feels this morning, today, or whenever you will catch this live. Come home to your body. Simply check in. What's your vibe? How you feel, however you are coursing with your life, whatever challenges or opportunity right in front of you. Let's take this chance to check in our body, in ourselves. You may simply starting to quiet your mind by simply bringing your attention into your heart space, in your center, gathering yourself together. And let's do 3 refreshing breaths. Inhale. And then as you exhale, if you desire to sigh it out, just to release any heaviness, tension that you can feel in and around your body, sigh it out. 2 more breaths. Inhale deeply. Feel the air as the air enters your body, expanding throughout your body. Your chest expand, your belly expand. And then as you exhale, you may perceive that all the tensions in and around your body slowly drifting away. And then let's do 1 more refreshing breath. Inhale. And exhale, settle wherever you are, whatever that you do, lean back. Thank you very much for being live with me, and thank you very much for taking a moment whenever you will catch this live. Let me silence my music so there will be 1 sound. Just give me only my sound. Alright, today I am inspired to talk about what do we do when things when it's time. Okay, let me just rephrase everything. Okay, nice to share from you. Thank you, Robert. So let me rephrase everything. Let me start by sharing what's happening to me. So I'm a lady, and this is my 2nd day of moon cycle. So it means my body is quite weak, and there's a full moon today. Before yoga, let me talk like after yoga. After I practice a lot of yoga, I starting to synchronize with nature. I starting to synchronize with the moon. So my moon cycle is always aligned with full moon. And then back then, like I Like I mentioned in a previous live, I didn't know that I was unconscious until I learned the word consciousness and the word self-awareness. I didn't know back then. So when I learned these beautiful words, I integrate it into my life right away. And starting to be conscious and be aware of my physical body, how I feel, the quality of the thoughts that running in my head. At the same time, I become fully aware of what's happening around my sphere in my life. So, having said that, my moon cycle means my monthly visit is aligning with full moon. And every full moon, I have so much emotion arising in my body. So much emotion. At back then, I was not very knowledgeable when it's full moon. But every time, like, okay, I feel very emotional today. I feel weaker today. And then when I check, oh, it's almost full moon. Oh, it's full moon. And then that's when I starting to become aware that my body, I am becoming synchronized with full moon. So that's where I am right now. I'm quite weak, and you can feel I'm all over the place. And let me just center myself. There's so many going on. So again, I am inspired to talk about the context of we're so good at the beginning. You know, first day of Facebook Live, I'm super excited. Yes. Second day, yes. Third day, yes. Fifth day, sixth day, yes. Halfway, suddenly my body get weak. Suddenly there will be many reason not to go live, you know, so many reasons just to stop it. It's the same with anything in life, you know. We're so good at starting anything. We're so the same with book. When you know, okay, I'm gonna read this book, first chapter, second chapter, and then halfway, you don't want to finish it anymore. Halfway, suddenly, like, let me just set this book beside me, and the next thing you know, it's been 6 months on your side table. This is what happened. We're very good at starting. The same with the gym. You know, the most workout, they always do 3 times. First rep, okay, yes, I can do it. Yeah. Second rep, okay, this is quite, I can feel my muscle anymore. And then third rep, okay, I don't want to do it. But the thing is, the real game is on the third. So the real game is when the excitement drops. What you gotta do when the excitement drops? Halfway, suddenly, like, you start thinking, what am I doing? Maybe I should just U-turn, or maybe I should just not do it. So when the excitement drop, that's the real game. That's the start of the real game. So what happened here is, so we start, and then there's so much excitement, and then when the excitement drop, who are we then? Most of the time, we just stop in the middle. We can find any reason to stop in the middle. But when we pursue, when we continue, even though there's no more reason to continue, even though the excitement dropped, as we continue, we surpass our comfort zone. And that's when you start discovering a part of you that you never discovered before. Because all this time, you know what, first you start, first rep, I'm fine. Second rep, I'm fine. Third rep, suddenly your muscle aches, your whole body aches, your mind wants to give up, but then you push more, then you get out of your comfort zone. And the same thing when I did my first 160 kilometer bike ride. So from Chiang Mai to Chiangdao, back and forth, so 80 kilometers back and forth in one day, so 160 kilometers. So first going to Changdao, going to Hot Spring, the 80 kilometers was okay, you know, because you're so excited. You're going to Hot Spring. Yeah, let's do it. Cycling. And then when you get to the halfway, okay, Changdao, you're already there, and then you know that you have to cycling back. That's the real game. So when it's like 80 kilometers, it was okay. 100 kilometers, the last 30 kilometers, that's the real game. I was like cycling back. I was already 140 kilometers, and then cycling back the last 30 kilometers to arrive to my house. That's the real game. Usually we want to give up. Usually our body give up. My legs was like was shaking like this, like really shaking. I don't know why my legs was shaking, and then my vision becoming dark, because it was my first long bike ride. The first longest bike ride is 160 kilometers. And then suddenly, you know, the weather suddenly start raining. And you know, there will be a lot of challenges, that's the real game. So I'm cycling back 30 kilometers more until I get back home. My right leg was shaking. It was raining and it was getting dark. And you know, when you're cycling, when it's dark and everything is dark, it's not like when you're driving, you have this nice light, you know, front light. But for cycling, you have a little light. But what I mean is, there's so many challenges that will test you, that will make you stop. So my right leg was shaking, and then in my head, I should stop now. And then the consciousness, the one that watching everything that is happening, and the one is feeling my body, what's happening, being present with my body, being present with the whole road, being present with the bike, being present with the goal. And my body was like trembling. My right leg was trembling. And then I can just stop, and I can just hire a jeep, you know. I can just put my bike, and then I can just rest, because it's raining. My vision is narrowing. My right leg is shaking. I have so many reasons to stop. But then I told to myself, the reason why my body was trembling, because I never been in this kind of situation. I never did 160 kilometers before. It's my first time. That's why my body is trembling. I've never been in this kind of situation. And then I talked to my body. Right leg, you don't have to be nervous. I notice you're nervous. I'm nervous, yeah, because we never been in this kind of situation. And I was like having internal conversation with myself. Don't worry, myself. I check, we're safe, and we're gonna do one paddle at a time. And then my legs was like getting slower and slower. The last 30 kilometers, the last 20 kilometers, the last 10 kilometers is the hardest, because for some reason the finish line is always the hardest, you know. Can you imagine? I've done 140 already. I've done 150 kilometers already. And then the last 10 kilometers is the hardest one. It is same with our life. All this time, we've been through a lot in our life. And then on the finish line, very close to the goal, suddenly we drop. Suddenly we want to stop everything. For so many reasons. The part of us that want to stop, usually our mind want to stop, because because we never been in that kind of situation. We are always been in our comfort zone. So our mind will tell you, okay, danger zone, danger zone, danger zone. We never been here before. Danger zone, danger zone. Your heartbeat pump, your right leg or left leg, like, you know, my hands shake, your body shake, like trembling. Okay, warning, 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 warning. because you never been in that kind of situation. But once we surpass that test, once you, okay, inhale, exhale, one paddle at a time, one step at a time, one breath at a time. And then I was like focused to just arrive home. And it was the longest last 10 kilometers to arrive home. And I was in that trance. I was in a trance in a way that I don't know what happened, but I feel like there's no one on the road. I was just me and my bike and myself. And I was in a trance. And my vision was I just want to get home. And then I will never stop until I get home. I will never stop. The goal is focus on the goal. Focus on the goal. There's so many will be the mind, my body will shake. Shh, relax. We got this. I got this. We got each other together. Sometimes we have to talk with ourselves. We got each other together. I checked. There's no lion. We're not in danger. Body, yes, because we never been in this kind of situation. But once you surpass this trembling time, like from yellow zone, like warning, and then once you surpass that, suddenly you break the record, your new record, and then there's some part of you that you never awaken. And as well, we train our mind not to give up on the last 10 kilometers, on the last 5 minutes of the goal. The same with meditation. When you meditate, when I first meditating, the first 30 minutes was so painful. And then after 30 minutes, and then you become 40 minutes, become 50 minutes. The hardest for me was the 50 minutes, the last 10 minutes of one hour. My goal was 1 hour, the last 10 minutes. I felt like my leg was so much in pain. I can't explain the pain. And the pain from my legs like rising to my belly, rising to my heart. And I was like, okay, no. And then, this is just a test. Everything activity, it's a test. Okay, I'm gonna stay. There's so many reasons to move that I cannot feel my legs anymore. The pain is like grinding your bones. I cannot explain. Meditating. Okay, sit, inhale. Okay, come back. Okay, I notice the pain. I acknowledge you. Okay, this is our goal. Come back to the object of my meditation. Okay, my heart. For some reason, because I surrender to the pain. And then, like I said, there's a yellow danger zone that's so much discomfort. And once I surpassed that pain, the pain that I felt on my legs, the pain that arising in my body, I surrendered to the pain, but I didn't move. And I said, I have in my mind, I'm going all in. I have nothing else to lose. I'm going all in. I'm not gonna move an inch. I'm going all in until I finish my meditation. And then the pain suddenly, I don't know for how long it lasts, but suddenly the pain vanished. I didn't do anything physically. I just surrendered to the pain, and suddenly that yellow zone is finished. And then suddenly it was there's no words. Suddenly it's like something like that. It's almost like so much pain, and then suddenly becomes so light, and then suddenly, oh, the pain is gone, and then I can fully dive in back to the object of my meditation, which is my heart. So the reason why my intention of talking about this is to encourage myself and everyone. Let's encourage ourselves not to give up in the yellow zone. When the trembling, we get to know when it's a test. You get to know when to give up, and maybe get to know not to give up and stay with the pain, and then knowing that it's a test and it will not last long. It will never last long. Maybe sometimes whenever I'm in very discomfort situation, I always give to myself, okay, this is not gonna last long, and maybe this is gonna last only 1 hour, or maybe this is gonna last only for a day. Okay, I will stay here. This is not gonna last forever. Once you surrender to the pain, once you surrender to the discomfort, suddenly there's some click and suddenly become numb. Not because the pain, you don't feel the pain anymore, but you become strong. I don't know how to explain in a one word, or in words, but I think the only way to understand it is to experience it. When I was young, I was getting beaten. I was like doing like this. I was like 6 years old and doing like this, and someone hitting my arms, hitting me. And I was like, it was so painful, and I was crying. I was 6 years old, and then I just don't want to hurt my face. I was like hurting here. And then some part of me, this is not gonna last long. This person hurting me, it will get tired after 1 hour or maybe after 2 hours. And suddenly there's a silence of, suddenly you don't hear the person anymore, you don't feel the pain anymore. It's like, I cannot put into words. So yeah. Like I said, we are so good at the beginning. And then when things, the same with hiking. When you hike, you're super excited. Yeah. And then you're almost on the tip, you wanna give up. I hike with so many people. I noticed first we are 20. Yeah, super excited. And then almost at the tip, the half is going back. Not judging, I'm just noticing the half is going back. And I'm saying, no, we walk all the way halfway already. We're almost on the tip. But they are going back already. And then the only last half. So 20, the first 10, they give up. And then only 10 people go all the way up. And then almost on the tip, and then the other 5, they will go back, they will find their way back, and then the 5 will push through. And then when you are on the tip, I was like, why they give up? You sign up for it. It's like we're so good. You sign up, you put a schedule, you set your mind that you're going to hiking no matter what, and then you go, and then you U-turn. You didn't go all the way. And then right on the tip, going back is a different story. So you see, we're so good at starting. It's the same level 1. It's the same with caving. Cave level 1. Okay, let's do so easy. Yes. Cave level 2. Oh, it's getting tight. Cave level 3. Oh, it's so small. I'm not going inside. I was like, but we sign up for it, right? Let's go all the way inside. I said, no, my heart is trembling. My breath is getting short. And I will tell them, no, it's just our body telling us, because we never been in this kind of situation. We got to breathe. Push, let's go. Nobody wants to go inside. But for me, I'm already here. I don't want to go back here, because there will be so many caves in the entire world. I'm already here. I want to make the most of my time. I sign up. I go all in. So you go to level 3. Even though that's my heart trembling, yes. Am I nervous? Yes. Am I scared? Yes. But then you go all in. You go to the finish line. No matter what, you go to the finish line. Because it's not about just finishing the task. It's about learning yourself. There's some part of you that we haven't tapped yet, until we bring ourselves to the test, until we bring ourselves to the yellow zone, the yellow zone, the testing zone, and then you come back to your breath like, okay, I got this. Okay, nothing will go wrong. Everything will go fine. And then some part, what if you die here? Okay, if I die, and at least I'm going to die trying. I don't care. I'm gonna die. Yes, at least I'm gonna die trying. I'm gonna die not giving up. I'm gonna die going all in, and I'm okay with it. What else to lose? So I go all in, and then when you surpass the test, suddenly there's another version of you, and you will never return your old mind of getting out when things become difficult. So we are training our mind. So it's not what we do, it's who we are when we're doing it. And when we do any activity, it's not about the activity. It's about inner journey. It's about unlocking some part of us that we never tap into yet, until we surpass the most difficult part, the last 5 minutes, the last 10 kilometers, the last 5 kilometers. And I really love the story of a man who, the miner, and then he was like only 2 feet away from the gold. 2 feet away, 2 feet, and then he was 2 feet, and then what he did, like, okay, I think there's no gold in here, there's no treasure in here, I will give up. And then he went back home. He sell all these tools for mining. He sell everything, and then the people who bought his tools, they found out that the treasure was only 2 feet away. 2 feet. He gave up. How do you feel? He's almost there. It's almost there. I don't know if it's true story, but most often we do that. It's almost there, and then we give up. So, every day I'm reminding myself, I'm 2 feet away, I'm 2 feet away, I'm 2 feet away, 2 feet away from my goal. I should not give up. 2 feet away, 2 feet away. So I hope I inspired you with this story. Because look at the Facebook Live. We are on almost halfway. And I know this halfway, there will be a lot of hurdles. There will be a lot of challenges. And I'm open for it. No matter what will happen. No matter what the full moon is boiling all the emotion in my body, I will share it. I will show up. Even though my body is weak because I have a moon cycle visit, second day, I will show up. So, I will leave you with the question or the thoughts of, when you arrive in the yellow zone of your life, stay with it. Breathe into it. Breathe into it. Even though your body shake, even though your mind explode, even though your heart run fast, breathe into it. Breathe into it. And then remind yourself, as I always remind myself, I got this. Almost there, one step at a time, one breath at a time. I got this. I got this. One step at a time. Breathe, and then connect with your breath. Okay, one breath at a time, one word at a time, one thought at a time, one decision at a time, one step at a time. I got this. I never been here before, that's why I'm nervous. Okay, I Yes, I never been in uncertainty. That's why it's uncertainty. Nobody knows. But the thing is, we are so afraid of uncertainty. We're so afraid. We forgot to tap into our inner power, to tap into the inner knowing that no matter what will happen in life, we got it. We're gonna face it one by one. Even whatever calamity, we're gonna face it one by one word at a time, one decision at a time. And then if it becomes so intense, we become so intense as well. Our energy, our power go intense as well. We have to always come back to our inner knowing that we are capable, that we are strong, stronger than anything that will happen in our life. Because we get to know as well, we are not alone. You can always tap into the source, the source and everything, and then feel as well, you have guardian angels, that's why I do what I do, just to show to you that you are not cursing this life. I'm showing myself in online with everyone, reminding that I'm also having a human experience very similar like you. I'm also struggling very similar like you. I also going through on something very similar like you. The only difference is I walk with grace. I cry and then I smile again. I get nervous but I go all in. I got fear but I still go. This is the attitude. This is our attitude. We go all in. We don't give up halfway. We don't give up when things get really challenged. We go all in. We go all in. And knowing that as you go all in into your life, you see everyone is going all in into their life, and we dance in this collective human experience. I desire for you to get inspired, to go all in whatever opportunity, in whatever challenges that you are facing in your life. Tapping into that inner power of you. You got this inner power. You got to get out of your comfort zone. When you get out of your comfort zone, that's where your power resides. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you very much for being live with me. Thank you, Eltain, Nick, Social. Oh my God, my teacher. Social is one of my teacher in India. One of my yoga teacher. I learned from him many things. Oh, I miss India. Robert, thank you. Robert said, full moon and women are strong connection. Yes, very strong. And thank you very much, everyone. Have a wonderful day and enjoy your rhythm. Enjoy your life. Whatever happened, you go all in. Awaken that part of you that you haven't awakened yet. See you all tomorrow for day 12 of 30 days Facebook Live. Bye!